different today with the oil. For those of you that were in the workshop that we did with Blue Lotus, you've already done it. But you can do it again and you'll be happy to. I'm going to give you a little bit of oil on your hands, and if you have socks on, which most of us do today, if you'll take them off. And I'm going to bring you a little bit of oil on your hands, and you're going to rub the oil on your feet. So you're going to rub your hands together and just rub it on the bottom of your feet, okay? So take breath with me, and we welcome the Holy Spirit to be here in the room with us. And we just bring ourselves to a calm for this sacred time. And love in our hearts for Valentine's Day. This one smells really yummy. You remember doing this? You know, they have many infrared maps too. You can smell it all over the room already. Mm-hmm. And you know, doTERRA doesn't offer this one. I had to get it somewhere else, but from another yoga guide turned me on to it. She's in San Antonio. Not San Antonio, San Angelo. One of the sands.
Did you tell them? Did you tell them that about how your feet are sore?
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to look it up, but where I had gotten it all written down, that your feet absorb the essential oil with just in a very short amount of time. And goes to every cell in your body. So that's how powerful the essential oils are. Did I leave anything out? That's the main thing. That's the main thing of it. So yeah, our hands and our feet. But there's a science behind it of the sort of cell or the sort of pores that the feet have. That's why, you know, the Hispanics love putting Vicks on the bottom of the feet, and even doctors can't figure out how it can stop you from coughing. So I'm going to come around and dust the shoulders off. Blue Lotus is very rare. One of the more expensive oils. And of course, you're welcome to put your socks back on if you like. I already covered it too. Yeah. Is this a 30-year-old drink? At least. I think you're welcome to run up there. Let's talk just a little bit about grounding, since Shelley brought in her grounding mat, and I speak of grounding from time to time, even just going out barefoot and to the bare grass, the bare ground, and you get to receive the earth's magnetism. Because our rubber shoes and all the plastic that we use nowadays just takes that away. You can sleep on a grounding mat. You can do the grounding like she has her mat here today. There's even grounding for the feet for people, and this is maybe not so much that you need to know it, but you could maybe pass this on. When people work on different floors and high rises, they're even losing more than we are down here close to the earth. But there are ways to remedy that somewhat. Regrounding at night, regrounding to the earth. So let's think of our own grounding right here, right now, sitting on our mat. Enjoying the oil on the bottom of our feet. Already going into the cells of our body. Let's close out all space in our mouth by closing our mouth. Teeth resting lightly against each other. Tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. I'm going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing like that a couple of more times. And the next time you breathe out, see about bringing a little sound to the back of your throat. Like when you drink a little bit of hot chocolate or tea or coffee, you can kind of make a sound at the back of your throat. It's just good. So breathing in, breathing out. And those vibrations are healing to you, just like the vibrations of the earth. Few more breaths like that, and it's just like humming body vibrations back of the throat. You can practice a little bit of that on your own too. Let's bring hands on around the back and keeping close to your mat today. We're going to breathe in, face and chest up. Releasing down. Let's breathe in positivity and push out all that busyness and stuff we don't need to hold on to. Bringing yourself on back at center. We're going to turn face as far as you can to the left. Comfortably. And breathe in, come back at the center, breathe out and go the other way. And come on around as far as you can. And we'll do that one more time. back at center. So again, staying within our mat today, I'm going to bring an energy shower over us as we're grounded to our mat. So taking your hands down by your side, just breathe in, breathe out. Now you're going to bring your hands down, kind of down by your feet, bring it along your body, up, energy shower, and open. We're going to do a few more like that. You can run your hands in front of your face and smell that beautiful oil. And one more. Bring our hands to touch. You know, the essential oils are so powerful that you can even just get the benefit of them just by smelling them. Putting the bottle below your nose. For instance, oregano. And it is so strong, but it will help you clear your sinuses and keep you from going further with a sinus issue. You can also put a couple little drops in a pan of water and make a tent and breathe it in. Let's bring right hand to opposite shoulder, another arm across, and having good posture. Tuck in your chin a bit. To begin with, we're going to take a breath up the front of the spine to the crown of the head. And breathing out down the back of the spine. And the next breath, we're going to breathe it up the left side of the spine and down the right side. A prayer for a healthy spine to support our body. Prayer of gratitude over our senses. Let's tap to the chest. Making way across the chest to the shoulders. And back to center. Tap right underarm, rest your hand on your neck to receive those vibrations. And we'll tap through the hand and Mother Teresa's beautiful prayer offer. May we have peace in the mind. Index finger. Peace in the eyes, gratitude for our sight. Middle finger, peace in the ears, and grateful for our hearing. Next finger, peace in the mouth, gratitude for our taste. Mindful of our words. Little finger. Peace in the heart. Tap to the side of the hand. And the back of the hand. Tap the other underarm. I highly recommend you tap every day. Teach others that will receive it. Share it. Tap through the hand. index finger, middle finger, next finger, being encouraging and kind to others, little finger, encouraging and kind and taking care of herself, side of the hand, back of the hand. We're going to rub the thumb across the fingertips and bring that energy then to the chin. Move along the jaw, upper lip, make your way to under the eyes, around the eyes to the temples, and over the eyes, tap the area between the eyebrows, making way to the crown of the head. Prayer for wisdom. Dust it off. Let's turn our attention to our body and stretching out a bit. We're going to take left foot out to the corner of the mat, reaching down the furthest point. Loosen up those shoulders and your upper back. Breathe deep down into your belly. Coming up, let's bring the foot to the crook of the other. Good posture. Picking leg up and over. Come around the other way. Back at center, take a breath and breathe out, nose to knee. Let's come up and we'll stretch the other leg out. Reach on down, relax your back. Come up and bring the foot to the crook of the other. Focusing on the sit bones. Focusing on the crown of the head and everything in between is peace and balance. walking leg up and over. Balance that book on your head and come around the other way, poised. Back to center and nose to knee. The closer you can get your nose to your knee, the more you're going to feel it in that hip and that glute. So come on up. We're going to bring bottom of our feet together. And scooting your heels in a little close toward the body, holding on to your toes. Let's breathe in, lift the knees. Breathe out, release the knees. And again. Each time maybe opening up a little bit more. And one more time. I'm going to flutter the legs. And come to be still. Taking hold of your toes. Bring those toes in toward your body and you'll feel a stretch down the outside of your legs. We'll release those toes and let's do it again. And release them. Let's fold the legs back in. Bringing hands to knees. We're going to round the back, tuck the chin. Breathe in, face and chest up. And release. One more. Back to center. We'll bring our hands back at the back part of the mat and breathe in, lift up. Keeping your arms back a bit, lifting up. We're going to keep our hands up. Let's take one hand higher than the other. Such a beautiful stretch down your back. Come back at center and let's drop right elbow on top of left and wrap your arms best as you can in vine position, like a vine wrapping around a tree. So let's spend a few more breaths right here and just in your own mind telling yourself, I am healthy, taking care of myself, mind, body, and spirit. You take time to read the word, meditate, breathe, and be still. Separate the arms, bring the elbows back, hands turn toward your head. Turn just a few inches side to side. Back at center. And stack left elbow on top and wrap your arms. You can feel your breath against your arms, representing your spirit. Let's separate the arms. And just a few turns side to side, releasing any tension through the back, shoulders, and neck. And just resting your hands down. And staying within our mat, let's transition into coming on our hands and knees. stretch back left leg. Reach it out about hip height and draw your stomach in to give you some stability and strength, and touch your right hand out front and then reach it out front. Bring that down, bend your left leg and knee to the left. I'm going to lift that knee, open the hips, bringing your toes down, tuck them under and then bring them to the ground. Press back. Right hand replaces left and left hand under and up. Bring your hand gently back down, moving with intention. Let's stretch right leg back. Draw your stomach in. And it's good if you can touch out front to kind of get a good balance, and stretching left arm out. If this doesn't work for you, you can have your foot to the ground. And bringing your hand in, bend your leg, knee to the right, lift it. Flex your right foot. And toes to the ground. You can feel that your feet are hip width, not too wide, not too narrow. That's the way we train ourselves to walk for better balance. Left hand over, replaces right, and hand under and up. We reach for the sky. And again, between the left hand and the right hand, Mother Earth, Father Sky, we have balance. We ask God's protection and blessing. And every day, oh, please give me strength. Let's come back at center. And come down real slow. Come down on your elbows and let's give it a nice stretch back through your tailbone. And here you want to release tension through your neck as well. Press your hips out a little bit side to side. Back at center and hands in front of your elbows. And we're going to slowly reach up right leg. And you want to come up real slow, but stretch it out as straight as you can. Lock out your knee, reach for the sky. Now bend it and keep your knee high and foot toward your body. And bring your knee to the ground. Almost like you move in slow motion. So let's slowly take up left leg. Bend it. And knee to the ground. And take your knees out wide and let's come down in a healing pause in child's pose. Yourself on up. Come to hands and knees. I'm going to tuck the toes under and hips back. So I invite you to come up your best way, or we'll come to down dog. And hands and feet, small steps toward each other. And press on the top center of the feet with the knees bent. First one hand and the other to your shins, and face and heart forward. Bend your knees. We're going to come on up, plant those feet. Mountain pose. And relax your arms down. I'm going to take them forward and up. Have your eyes open, eyes follow your hands. We lock our knees out and lean back. And come up. Bringing your hands down by your side. I'm going to turn to the front of the room and taking feet open wide. Let's turn right foot to the right and bend the knee. Arms open. We'll bring right hand up and face up. Releasing down. Let's come up. We'll exchange our feet position. Arms open. Bringing left hand up, face up. And releasing down. While we're down here, let's go ahead and bring ourselves round onto our back. Feet flat to the ground. Rest your back, rest your shoulders. Now take a breath, and when you breathe out, roll your head far as you can to the left. Breathe in, face at center. Breathe out, face to the right. Back to center. Feet are flat to the ground, and bring those heels near your hips. We'll breathe in and lift the hips and bridge. So check in on your shoulders. They should not be tense. They should be relaxed. Draw your belly button toward your spine just to engage the belly. And we'll take another breath and release the back down nice and slow. And let's hug in your right leg. Point and flex the foot and turn it around a time or two each way. We'll stretch out left leg and we're going to roll to the left. So pull with your left hand, Push with your right, and face stays toward the sky. Back at center. Let's hug in your left leg. Point and flex your foot. Turn it around. Stretching out right leg. Let's roll to the right. Back at center, we're going to stretch that leg out. So keep your feet at hip width for just a moment. We're going to take right leg, toes are pointing toward the sky. Right leg a little longer than the left. Left leg longer. Right leg longer. Left. And arms over your shoulders. Reach and stretch. Hands down by your side and relax our legs and make your legs comfortable, maybe out about mat width. Let everything come together from the beginning to now and just rest and float. And we'll bring hands to heart and bring our session to close. I have two threads for thoughts today. May our works be a blessing and not a burden. We get to do our works. It's an honor, it's a privilege. And may we ask God's help every step of the way and make it our number one priority to walk with God. Bringing hands to heart in honor of one another's spirit. Namaste.
Namaste.
So everyone get your little Valentine. There's stones, there's a little kaleidoscope.
I can't wait. I never was good at excitement.
Someone said last night, I don't remember when I last looked through a kaleidoscope.